This past summer, we had a Ethiopian Soccer and Sports Federation conclave in College Park. And County Executive Baker and I worked very hard to bring that organization to the area because we realized that it would bring very large numbers of people who would shop in our stores, visit our restaurants, stay at our hotels. And for about 6 or 7 days, the hotels around College Park, Silver Spring, Tacoma Park were all booked. The Ethiopians look for entertainment at night. They scheduled a large number of events after the soccer matches. The entertainment was colliding with the time that our restaurants and bars were about to close. They were showing up, at least potentially, at 10, 11 o'clock. We were about ready to close. I say that because it brings to life the conflict that we see between what it is that we want, a safe community, one that is vibrant after hours, one that represents and responds to the cultural changes that we see here in and around the region. It is just one example of the kinds of things that we are trying to address. I want to thank the task force for completing the recommendations in just 6 months. I want to thank Heather Filipowski. I keep pronouncing your name wrong several times. Our staff, Larry and Anna, thank you for your work as well. Also want to thank and acknowledge Councilmember Hans Rima, who really was the early guiding force behind the scene that many people don't recognize, for his leadership and helping us to come to this point today. Thank you, Hans, for your work. Much of what we've looked at has been focused on our urban centers, Bethesda, Rockville, Silver Spring, Wheaton, and Germantown. But the Nighttime Economy Task Force is part of a series of ongoing efforts to make Montgomery County more attractive and as a destination for people. Now, people have described that in different ways. People have said to make Montgomery County more hip. Well, we'll accept that. I don't think that that's a bad term. But for us, hip means an awful lot of things. More attractive to live, to work, to play, to raise a family, and for all ages. Over the years, we've worked hard to make our urban areas walkable. We've tried to provide more transit options, and we want to ensure that our economy is one that is based on innovation and for the future, all of which attracts and should help us to maintain businesses. But there is a competitive world out there, and people not only see what you are saying, but they visualize oftentimes what you are actually doing, and they see it on the ground. So this is why we've pushed in the Shaded Grove area for a smart growth initiative that will in fact enhance and bring together the transit options in that area. We've tried to revitalize as many neighborhoods in a relatively short period of time, and we've done so in the height of a recession. We've enhanced the commercial corridors that you see in and around our transit options, which you see happening in White Oak, here in Rockville, and in Bethesda. And we tried to enhance and push forth a number of transit projects, the Vehicle Rapid Transit, Purple Line, the Carter City Transit, and many others as well. We've also indicated that we are pushing the innovation in a way that I think suits and responds to many of the young people in our community. Biohealth innovation and the Center for Cybersecurity really fits into the groove of what many young people are doing in terms of technology. It's something that we work very aggressively to do. And of course, we've tried to find ways in which to make our communities much more lively. That includes entertainment, sports, community festivals that we've had, and we've had a number of them. All of this goes to what we see about the outside of the visible more attractive Montgomery County that should be a place for all ages to live, work, and to raise a family. This report, I think, reflects all of those things and much more. This is not a report that will simply sit with the recommendation on our shelves, but something that I want to implement and to move forward aggressively and as quickly as possible. In fact, we've already moved forward on a couple of things at the state level because we have to get legislation approved at the state level to, in fact, enhance some of these things. This is an action plan. And I underline the word action plan and implementation because the challenges we face in terms of making certain that we are attractive to all ages did not happen overnight, and we're not going to solve it overnight, but we have to start. And this report is an excellent foundation for how we can start and how we can ensure that we meet that goal. Again, I want to thank you, Heather, for your work, Anna, and all of the task force members for working so aggressively to get this done in a relatively short period of time. I'm going to work with our county councils, our state legislators, to get this implemented as quickly as possible.